All right, awesome. So here we are. We are at the first episode of the Spiritual Shopping Show, and we've got Facebook, hi Facebook, and hello YouTube. This is the first time we're doing a live broadcast on YouTube as well as the Facebook fan page. So we were asked to do it because, frankly, not everyone is on Facebook these days, and so YouTube is a platform that most people are on. So welcome. Behind me is Spirit and Spark. And yes, we have been closed. And how in the heck did this idea come to me? So if you're new to me, new to Spirit and Spark, I opened it over 2 years ago in Las Vegas. And we do a lot of amazing group classes and private sessions. We're doing a lot of phone sessions these days with people around the country, which is a lot of fun. But I was sitting at home minding my own business last week, and I got this really strong download from the universe. And being a psychic medium, I get a lot of downloads, but Spirit likes to send me really great business ideas, which I appreciate, right? Who doesn't? So I'm sitting at home and I got this download. Dallisa, you're going to do a show. It's going to be live, and it's going to be a mix of like the Home Shopping Network QVC with some inspiration and education. So get to it. And I swear to you, I remember feeling chills go through my entire body as I was receiving this special message from the universe. And I actually think that Spirit, the universe, will give you ideas, but I don't think they give them just to you. I think they kind of give them to a few people and they see who's going to take advantage of the idea and run with it. I also think if you're watching this, 2 years, right, Kathleen? We've been open 2 years. So, in chat, we've got the chat boxes open. Talk to me. So I forgot where I was going. If anybody's watching this, it can remind me. But something about dreams. Dreams. Yes, thank you. So I believe that if you're watching this, you're meant to hear this. Your dreams pick you as much as you pick your dreams. You pick your dreams as much as your dreams pick you. Okay, so keep that in mind. I think that it's meant for you. If you wake up one morning and you feel inspired to do something, I want you to listen to that message, because really, I believe it means that the universe is asking you to embark on some kind of adventure. So get curious. And as one of my mentors, Lee Harris, always tells, or that I've heard him say and told us in a class once, if you're alive, get curious. And I thought that was a really great message. If you're alive, get curious. It means you're not done yet. So hopefully today I can teach you something. I, as a psychic medium working with clients around the country, I use a lot of products. I don't need products, but I love them, and I think they enhance our connection to spirit. And so what I've decided to do with this very first episode of the Spiritual Shopping Show, I'm going to take you through some of the products I selected, why I selected them. And I want you to know that with every purchase through this episode, we are going to donate 3 meals to somebody in need, and I'm going to make that donation to 3 Square. And that is an organization that's based out of Las Vegas. So if you happen to be familiar with 3 Square and you're in Las Vegas, they don't even know we're making the donation. I'm going to actually select a different charity each episode. And so they don't have to be local. I'm happy to look at other nonprofits around the country. So if there's one that speaks to you that you want me to know about, send me a message and I'd be happy to take a look at that. But we are going to do 3 meals for every order through the episode. So what do I mean every episode, the orders through that episode? So, we're going live right now. Some people are going to catch the replay of this, which is fine. But we are on Tuesday, April 7th. In case you're wondering, we have a running joke in my family that it's like March 97th, because nobody knows what day it is. We don't know what day of the week it is. But today is Tuesday, April 7th. And we are going to be taking orders from this episode until Thursday, April 9th at noon Pacific time. So you basically have 48 hours to place your orders. I will tell you though, that we are going to fill the orders in the order in which they are received. And if we run out of stock, we will fill any back orders when our stock comes in. Okay. So if you really want something that is on today's episode, I would definitely take advantage of that and click on the link. What we're going to be doing is posting the product direct links in the comments of these videos. And so you can take a look. And if all else fails, you can go to spiritandspark.com/show. And show is lowercase. So spiritandspark.com/show. And that will give you all the links you need for today. So don't worry about it, but the direct links will be posted in the comments of these videos. And Cindy, who's amazing and awesome, she's helping me with the live Facebook feed today. She will be the one fulfilling your orders. And so keep an eye out for email or message from Cindy. She is on our team and she's the one that's going to be helping you with your orders. I'm just the one putting the show together. Okay, so we are going to be doing some fun stuff during the episode. Be sure that when you're on shopping, and yes, this is our online store. It's new. We've never used it before. And so you get to be the first people to help us launch our online retail store, which is a lot of fun. And while you're there looking around and shopping today's items, I would encourage you to just search. There's a button for Shop All. Click on that, look through the products and see if there's anything else that speaks to you. Okay, and if it's successful today, we're gonna come back and we'll do another episode. I had fun putting it together and it gives me something to do. Okay, for everybody watching live, you get a little extra bonus today. You get an opportunity, a chance to win a $20 credit into our online retail store. And I'm going to tell you how in just a couple of minutes. So keep watching. All right. And towards the end of today's episode, I'm also going to show you how to use one of my favorite divination tools, something that will help you get answers to anything that might be going on in your life. Usually best for yes or no answers. So I'll teach you a little bit towards the end of today's episode. Okay, so without further ado, are you ready for the first product I selected today? Woo! The crowd goes wild, yeah! I love that you can see my grandparents, wrong way, these photos on the wall. So those are my relatives, and it's where I get my psychic mediumship gifts from. I will give a little shout out. We do have, I wasn't planning on mentioning it. I didn't have it in my notes today. But if you are looking for a reading over the phone, we are doing readings up to 40% off for telephone readings. And you would go to spiritandspark.com/phone. And that will have those deals on there with Brandy and Selena. And yeah, so take a look at that. Okay, so product number one, drum roll. It's called the Gift of Tarot 5-pack. So I thought that this was such a clever idea. They look like this, and you get 5 of them. And I will tell you, we have 5 of these bundles in stock. And so what that means is the first 5 people that order them, you will get your orders fulfilled first, and then we'll go to back order. So the Gift of Tarot 5-pack looks like this is what you'll get. Some of you might get like 2 purples or 2 greens, so don't get so caught on the colors. But why I love these, they come in this packet, and in the packet are 3 tarot cards and instructions on how to use the tarot cards. So what I like to do is take the cards, and especially if you're starting off with your 5-pack, I ask a question. So let's think of a good question. What do I need to know about the week ahead? Okay, you can ask any question, but that's the one that's coming to mind. And then I kind of shuffle them off to the side, and whatever one I feel called to pick, I pick that one. Perfect. And then I would open this one up and use these cards to answer the question that I just asked myself. So the Gift of Tarot, so it says on here, inside the envelope, you will find 3 Rider Waite tarot cards, which is like the really official tarot cards. They've been around forever and ever, as well as instructions on how to lay out and interpret the cards. The bundle is on sale, and I know that we'll be posting those links now so that you can order these directly, but they are under the gift of tarot. Okay? So perfect. And again, if all else fails and you can't find the links to order, go to spiritandspark.com/show, and show is lowercase. And you will scroll down and you'll actually find the links to the products on that page. Okay. So I know that we get lots of comments on these threads, and so it might not be as easy to find those links. So spiritandspark.com/show. And for YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch it into the chat box right now for you. So give me 1 second. spiritandspark.com/show, show lowercase. There you go. Okay, perfect. So you ready for the next product? All right. So speaking of Cindy, who's helping us, and Cindy, I see you're helping us post on the Facebook Live feed. She makes these amazing, amazing manifestation candles. And this is the spirit candle. And you can see this like beautiful symbol on the front of the candle. There are 3 candles that she makes specifically for Spirit and Spark. And I selected the spirit candle today because this is the candle that you would use to heighten your connection to spirit, to the universe. If you want to communicate more with your spirit guide, your angels, you want clarity on what to do next, this is the spirit candle. And you can probably see inside of here, she has different herbs and oils that she's used to create these, but they are hand poured. And they're incredible. They're high quality. She made me one, and mine's a different color and for a different purpose. And I've got it next to my bathtub. And so I will take a bath and light it. And what I would say, what Cindy suggests, because this is from Lucinda's Magic Shop, is that you snuff out the candle rather than blowing it out. So what I do with mine is I have the candle, and as I light it, I am setting the intention of what I want the candle to help me manifest, all right? What do I want the flame to help me bring in from the universe? So I feel that, I sense that, I lock that in, I anchor it in, and then I let it burn. And then I will take, I've got like a piece of cork, but whatever you feel, like a glass lid or something, but put it over the top of it to snuff out the flame rather than blowing it out. But these are amazing. There's more about the candle in the description, so make sure you check that out. And yeah, we have 10 of these in stock. And then once we sell the 10, Cindy will go back to pouring more candles. But 10 is what we have in stock. So this is the spirit candle for manifesting greater, deeper connections with guides, with angels, with the universe. If you've got, like, you want to get on, like, the clarity path of like what's next, and you want your angels and guides to communicate with you, this is the one I would suggest. So bath time is great, or I would even suggest doing it when you're meditating. All right, so that's the spirit candle. Okay, so yes, Cindy will pour more candles. I can't talk. Okay. Now for that $20 retail credit that we were talking about through our online store. The online store website is spiritualretailstore.com. And if you want a $20 credit to the online store, here's what I want you to do. Right now, I want you to comment and let us know, what is your favorite hobby right now? And it's really like if you're on quarantine or lockdown, like what's your favorite hobby? If you are part of the low percentage of people that are not on lockdown, just tell me what your favorite hobby is. But I'm guessing we're going to have some really creative responses on what people are doing while they're at home right now. So comment right now on the video, the live video. And Cindy is going to be selecting one person at random out of everybody that's answering this question of what's your favorite hobby while you're on quarantine. Keep it clean, folks, keep it clean. But she'll be selecting one person and she'll be sending a private message to you. Be on the lookout, especially Facebook, because if you don't know Cindy or not friends with her, it will likely go into the other tab in your messages on Facebook. So take a look. And that is the perk for watching live the spiritual shopping shows. You get a chance to win. So comment right now and let us know, what are you doing? What's your favorite hobby during the quarantine? But the deadline to comment on that is during the live feed only. So Cindy will be selecting a winner a little bit later today. So watch for details in your inbox if you are the selected winner. Okay, on to product number 3. Product number 3 is these guys. They are 2 pieces of peacock ore. All right. So you'll see that there are a couple of different colors and things in these. But you actually get 2. And the reason why I bundled these together, and they're going to be slightly different shapes and sizes, but they're roughly about this. Okay. But I love peacock ore because they help you with the rebirthing process. And with everything that's going on in the world right now, I felt like these were the perfect pieces to have with you. And I should mention that it's free shipping on anything that you're ordering. And that's a nice perk, right? So the rebirthing process and everything that we are going through right now, the world is going through the shedding process, getting clear on our priorities, getting clear on what we want from our lives, where we're going next. These pieces will help you to really filter out any negativity. They'll help you to also clear your chakras and activate joy. So if you're looking to like clear the old out and rebirth into the life that you've always wanted, these are the ones that I would grab. And so they are peacock ore. You get 2 of them. And we did do a special price on the 2 pieces. But what I would do is I would put one somewhere where you feel like you sit a lot or you spend a lot of time in, so it can act as a filtration of your energy. And then I would maybe put one in a place where you do like a lot of meditation, because you can hold one of these during meditation and you can breathe and ask the universe to help use this to rebalance your chakras. Okay. And we've got 15 of these sets in play today and until the ordering deadline of April 9th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want some peacock ore and you feel like you're going through a rebirthing and you're ready to shed and balance and activate more joy, peacock ore is what you want to grab. Okay. And remember, if you're watching this, make sure that you, I'm watching all the comments and I'm like distracted. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, on to the next thing. It's a live show, folks. Okay. All right. Product number 4 is I picked out a bundle, which is for house clearing, because so many of us are at home right now and likely spending time with the same people over and over. Now listen, I don't necessarily want you using like sage and cedar and Palo Santo and lighting it and like clearing your spouse and clearing your kids, hoping that they won't drive you crazy anymore. However, I'm not saying it's not going to help. All right. So this is the house and chakra clearing bundle. So what I did is I grabbed sage, and then this is a sage and cedar mix. And then you get a stick of Palo Santo as well. And we've got, I think, 8 sets of these. And so the first 8 people will get what we have in stock. So, and on the back of it, it actually tells you how to use the sage and this guy, Palo Santo, you would light the end of it. I will say with Palo Santo, you want to keep relighting it. Your Palo Santo's not broke if it keeps going out. All right. And so Palo Santo you would light, and then with these, you would light the end of them and go through the rooms. I typically will ask Archangel Michael to come through, and I say, okay, Archangel Michael, please help me to release any and all things that are not in my highest and best interest from this space. Now, it can clear your chakras. So when you light it, obviously keep some distance, but you can just go up and down your chakras and ask your chakras realigned. I always say, please realign my chakras through all dimensions, all space, all time. Okay. Because sometimes I feel like there are other things coming through either in past lives or parallel lives. And so I'll say anything that's not serving my highest and best interest through all dimensions, all space, all time. So just kind of a little tidbit there. But I know a lot of you use sage out there and Palo Santo. I often am asked, oh, the light just went out. Hello. I'm often asked, what's the difference between sage and Palo Santo? Okay. My rule of thumb is sage is typically used to clear an energy, all right? Palo Santo, to me, feels like it clears an energy, but it also brings in high vibrations. And so it's good to have the mix of both. But if you were going to go through your house and clear your house with one of these products, I would say you can just use one of them, all right? And a quick shout out, if you do use Young Living Oil, I'm a huge Young Living Oil fan. We do sell sage and Palo Santo oil. And so if you don't want to burn things in your home, totally understand. Send us a private message and we can get you the information on the Young Living oils. But I do use sage and Palo Santo Young Living oil, and I put it on my hands and go through the room that I need to clear, or I go through my auric field with that, okay? So, and those oils aren't very expensive, and so we can certainly send you that information. They're amazing, they're amazing. Okay, one thing I want to mention before I go on to the last and final product and what I want to show you how to use. I do have a group called Soul Sanctuary, and you may have seen emails or text messages go out about it. And Soul Sanctuary is an amazing group that I put together, and we have all women right now from across the country, and we have a private Facebook group. We do an email every week to give you a recorded meditation. And right now I've been channeling different archangels each week and giving you a guided meditation. And so if you like guided meditations, energy clearing, you're looking for some really amazing high vibration people to connect with and talk to, I would recommend joining the Soul Sanctuary group. It's actually only $25 a month, and you can cancel anytime. There's no contracts. It's totally fine. You can leave us at any point. But you do get the meditation recording every week. And the one we did yesterday, which if you join before the deadline of this episode, which again is April 9th at 12 p.m. Pacific time, if you join my Soul Sanctuary group, I will actually give you the meditation that I recorded yesterday as a bonus. And that was with Archangel Metatron. And it is a meditation where I take you into your records, your Akashic records of your past lives as well as this lifetime. And you ask a question of Archangel Metatron, and the energy helps to assist you in coming up with the answers to that question. So if that sounds like something you want to do and you want to explore that meditation with Archangel Metatron, you would go to spiritandSpark.com/soul-sanctuary, or just go to spiritandSpark.com and you'll see it in the menu of the website. So I look forward to welcoming you to that group and giving you your bonus Archangel Metatron meditation. Okay, so the last product I have in our very first episode of the Spiritual Shopping Show is how to use a mat and a pendulum to get yes or no answers. All right. So on our website, we have a bunch of different pendulums, and they're all different kinds of crystals. And what I would say is select a crystal that speaks to you. You might like a color, you might like the vibration of it. Just pick whatever you feel resonates with you. We are happy before we ship these to bless these as they come in the mail to you. But basically, you want to ask, if you've never used a pendulum before, you have your hand out and ask your pendulum to show you yes. And it'll actually start moving a particular direction. Reset it and say, okay, pendulum, show me no. And it will start going a different direction, all right? And then you reset it. And then you ask a question. Okay, all right, so is today going to be a really fantastic, joyful day? Thank God I'm getting a yes. And then watch what it gives you, a yes or a no. Here's where the mat comes into place. And to give you an idea of how to use this, I'm going to hold it up. So the mat has different answers on it. So it's got no, maybe, yes, will not answer, rephrase, try again. Kind of like a magic 8-ball, right? I have so much fun with that magic 8-ball. So if you hold the mat, and this would be flat, I would put it flat. I just don't have a flat surface that's within camera range right now. But you put it on a flat surface and you want to hover. Now that you know your yes and your no, you can hover it a couple of inches over the middle of it, ask the question, and then your pendulum will actually start swaying. Now I'm dramatizing this for you, but it'll start swaying towards an answer. And this mat will help you to get clarity, especially if you want more options on the answering mat. So we actually have, as I said, a variety of different pendulums on the website. I will mention we do have the blank box in the middle. We have 5 of these in stock. We have 3 of the tree of life. And so it's got that tree in the middle of it. And then the knot, we have 4 of these, okay? So again, you can order them, and if you get your order in first, we'll fulfill your order first, and then we'll just do a back order, and then we'll fulfill it once it comes in. And so if you have any questions about pendulums or that mat, I know I went through my lesson pretty quick, but you can send any questions over to me through the Spirit and Spark Facebook page. We'd be happy to take a look at that. So reminder that you can go to spiritandspark.com/show, lowercase show, and it will have all of the links from today's episode. So if you scroll all the way down, it's going to have the 5 products and the direct links in there. Because I know finding comments on these threads, especially during live videos, can be a little bit tricky. So just go to spiritandspark.com/show and everything will be in there. Yeah, Ruby says she loves her pendulum mat. Perfect. I think they're great tools and they're easy to use. And so make sure that you grab those. And as a reminder, with every order that is placed through this episode number 1, we're going to be donating 3 meals to someone in need through 3 Square, which is a Las Vegas organization. They are incredible. I've worked with them before. I used to do community relations for casinos in Las Vegas. And so I worked with them a lot, helping them with volunteerism and donations and such. So happy to have them be the beneficiary of episode number 1. And if you do have a charity you want me to keep in mind for future episodes, or if you thought this was a great idea and you had fun, comment and let me know. I'm happy to keep doing these episodes if you felt like you learned something, and hopefully you're placing orders, and Cindy's going to be your point of contact for that. So again, make sure you look for emails as well as Facebook messages if you are on Facebook. And a reminder of how this works. Right now, it is Tuesday, April 7th, the live broadcast. You have 48 hours to place your orders. All the orders will be fulfilled later this week by Cindy, but the deadline to order for this episode is Thursday, April 9th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So don't miss out. I hope you loved the products. If you have anything you want me to talk about or review on future episodes, or if you have a product that you want me to talk about, or something that's going on in your life that you're like, I need a product for this. How do I use this? What do I do? I'd be happy to feature that in an upcoming episode. So I think I covered it all. I think we got through the very first episode. And yeah, this has been so much fun. And I'm glad you learned a lot. Yeah, hi, Tracy. Oh, thanks, Mandy. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Let's see who orders what. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.